Hey guys, and welcome to my channel, Time is But a Window. Now, there are multiple aspects of Counter-Strike that can make it fascinating to watch. One of these such aspects is incredible movement. Now, I'm sure most of you still remember this video from a few years back. This was a video I made titled Best Movement Player Ever. Now, I went to talk about how he's not the best movement player in everything from KZ maps to bunny hop maps, but the best movement player that I've ever seen in a competitive map. Now, the reason that he interested me so much is because he wasn't just using some kind of B-hop script and hitting hop from time to time. The movement looked organic and, dare I say, beautiful. It allowed him to get around the map swiftly yet elegantly. And because of this, it looked like it might actually be legitimate. Of course, he would go on and get that account banned for cheating. Now, that's not a big surprise because throughout the game he did look pretty shady when it came to his aim mechanics and of course his awareness of the other player. But the question is, how do you fake that movement in so many different locations? I mean, are cheats really advanced enough where they can adapt the jump depending on which jump you do and whatever happened to him? But that's when someone decided to send me this video. They claimed that this was Buddha from that original video I had created, but I was severely disappointed. Instead of seeing a bunch of graceful skill jumps that anyone could master, this guy appeared to be using a blatant B-hop script. Now, I'm not saying that some of this stuff didn't just look absolutely amazing, but the problem is you can't hit every hop. It's just not possible in a game like Counter-Strike. This is not because you can't be skilled enough to hit every hop, but the way that it works is like a random number generator. It can either be 0 or 1. If the game rolls a 1, you get to do another hop without losing any momentum. If it's a 0, the hop doesn't count. But this guy clearly gets a 1 every time he tries to go for a hop, which means it always counts. Which means while it still looks impressive, at the end of the day, this is just a bunny hop scripter. Though a very talented one at that, but still far from what impressed me so much about that original video. In fact, it's so different that I still can't believe it's the same guy. I really wanted to leave that whole round in there like that so you guys could see how blatant this guy really is. He is clearly wall hacking and has an aim lock toggle, as well as the B-hop script. And while the B-hop script does look awfully impressive, honestly, it's really not anywhere near as difficult to B-hop from point A to B than to just make the jump straight up. If you don't believe me, just go join a B-hop server and see for yourself. Now, movement must have just been on people's minds that day, because a little bit later in that day, I got another demo. This is from another player entirely. Now, this guy appeared to have a movement style far more like the original, less reliant on bunny hops and far more reliant on skill jump. Though I do wonder if this guy might have been cheating, because it does look like this might have been a lock-on in the warm-up, but I can't tell for sure, though I'm not 100% sure about that. And after seeing this round, I was really believing he definitely was not using any form of aim assistance. I mean, seriously, with a round that bad, it's hard to believe that he's cheating. Either way, we're not watching this because we want to see how good he is at aiming. Let's see what we came here to watch. Let's check out his movement. Now look at the positioning he's able to get in this game because of his movement. If he had a better shot, he could really take advantage of this. What's more impressive is rounds like this made it look like he wasn't using anything for his movement. Also, I want to clarify, with the exception of that weird round in the warm-up, it didn't really look like this guy was cheating. Now while this guy is obviously very talented at making these skill jumps, the one thing he really lacks at is creativity. While he can do the jump sideways, forwards, and backwards, it doesn't seem like he mixes it up with enough variety. If you remember that first video, he was using his skill set to get into better positions to retake sites and such. Meanwhile, this guy is almost griefing since he's pretty much hanging around the same areas just so he can do the same jumps over and over again. Then again, I can't really blame him because every time he does have to face an opponent, he gets absolutely annihilated. Maybe with a little bit more time and practice, he'll get better at using these jumps in ways that can actually help him out. But the good news is, aside from that weird lock-in warm-up, he doesn't seem to be cheating. It doesn't seem like he's overly aware of the enemy's location, he doesn't seem to be locking onto people, and it doesn't look like he's using any kind of B-hop script. The only other area of concern is that since he is muted, he seems like he is a pretty toxic player. Now while you can't see it in game, this guy's name is Lord, and while his movement isn't quite as good as the original guy I had created a video on, this guy does appear to be legitimate, at least for now. And because of that, I'm going to give this guy the Best Movement of 2021 award. After all, this is definitely a level of movement we should all strive for. Anyways guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys see any exceptional talents out there or any legit hackers, email them to me. Email me the Steam demo link. Let me know your thoughts of the video in the comments down below, and as always, have a great day.